up guys, Manish here. This is going to be a very quick video tutorial on installing the Android 4.0 icing sandwich OS onto your PC, alright. So this particular tutorial should hold good for Windows, Linux as well as Mac users. And on a side note, all the links that are related to this video will be in the description. Please check it out. So let's get started with the installation, shall we? So it's quite easy to install the Android OS onto your PC. It doesn't take like rocket science for the installation. All you got to do is that head over to this particular site and download the file based on your OS. So once you've got this particular file downloaded, go ahead and install it, and then go to the second link over here and scroll down to the update section and click on this particular link over here. That should basically download the Android OS onto your PC. So once you've got the file downloaded, go ahead and extract it. So I'll just extract it onto the desktop. And we're done. So now let's open up the program which we installed earlier, which is known as VirtualBox. So once you've got this program running, click on New, Next, and then you need to specify the OS name which you're going to install. So we'll be installing Android, and then the operating system as Linux, version as other Linux. Click on Next, and then what you're going to do is that you need to specify the amount of RAM you'll be allocating for this particular OS. So I'll be allocating like 1 gig of RAM, but if in case you're running under a very low memory, you can allocate around 512 MB of RAM and you should be just fine. So once you have specified the amount of RAM you'll be allocating for this particular OS, click on Next and Next again. And then you need to specify the amount of hard disk space you'll be allocating for this particular OS. So 8 GB is just fine. Click on Next, Create, and hit on Create again. So once you've done that, click on Start, Next, and then you got to navigate to this extracted file over here. Choose the extracted file and hit on Open. Next, and Start. And then choose Installation, Create or Modify Partition, New, Primary, and hit Enter, and then choose Write so that it writes to the hard disk, and then type in yes. So now it's writing the partition to the disk, and then choose Quit, and then hit on OK. Extension 3, yes. Hit on yes again. And then choose Create Fake SD Card. 2047 MB is just fine. Hit on Enter. Hit on Reboot, Exit. And then what you got to do is that you need to choose Devices and Host to Drive. Make sure you have got that particular option tick marked over here so that it boots from the hard disk rather than this particular file over here. And then close this VirtualBox, power off the machine. And then hit on Start. So now as you can see over here, the Android is booting from the hard disk rather than this particular file. So hit on the first option, and that's it. You should have the Android OS installed. So now if in case you want to interact with this particular OS install, what you got to do is that hit on the Disable Mouse Integration option over here. And if in case you want to configure the internet connection, go to Settings, and then to Ethernet configuration, make sure I've got this particular section tick marked. Click on Ethernet configuration and choose Ethernet 0. Save it. And as you can see over here, the net is up and running. And to power off the machine, all you got to do is that right control and hit on I and choose close. Power off the machine. Simple as that. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys have liked this video, and please don't forget to rate and subscribe and like our fan page for regular updates. See you guys later.